Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup.
Here we go.
White on the wing along with Okoro. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. And for the Heat, Jaime Jaquez is out there with Fontecchio. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Bird in at the point. Stan, this game tips off a little regular season series between these two teams. In your mind, as a former coach, does that alter the game plan at all?
Well, the coaches will be watching their opponents very closely, Kevin. You're trying to get as much intel as possible so your team can be even sharper in the next game.
Now, here's MP. In the game against Orlando, very impressive. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice looking 3 ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
White down low. He's covered by Hero. Fires from 14. And it's White missing. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. The Bulls off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Here's Giddey after the Heat pick up 2. Out to White. Shot to stop the run. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And Okoro throws it down.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Now, here is Bird. Pass to Adebayo. Lets it go with a 3. Buzelis grabs the board. And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, Coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
Giddey, no good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
MP deciding where to go with it. A shot off that time. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Okoro, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one misses. To stand, multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, Vucevic didn't come into the league with that shot, but it's been a crucial part of his game for years now.
MP passes to Jaquez. Back to Fontecchio. And here's Bird for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. MP's got 6.
Well, how about MP right there? just drilling a three of his own for good measure.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Fontecchio. Hero kicks to MP. Takes a three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Outside, White. Now, Vucevic. And the three off target. Hero from long range. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's White on the wing. Pass to Giddey. Launches it. And it's White missing. The Heat leading by 9. MP outside. Hero on the wing. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Hero's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat. Now, Buzelis. Back to Giddey. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. A different look for Miami. Wiggins is checked in for Fontecchio. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Bird. The Bulls also changing it up. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Okoro. Now, here's Vucevic. They... First quarter. A different look for Miami. Khalil Ware's checked in for Adebayo. Fontecchio's coming in for Jaime Jaquez. And MP subbed in for Davion Mitchell. The Bulls also changing it up. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Okoro in for White. Now here's Bird. 9 points in the game so far. Lets the three fly. MP showing the range.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Bird is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Fontecchio in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And so here is Miami after the Bulls pick up 2. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wiggins passes to Hero. Here's MP. The tray. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Orlando was tremendous. He picked up 49 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Okoro, following the score by Miami. Kick by Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. No good from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Out to the wing. Fontecchio passes to Bird. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 18 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. And it's Giddey in the corner. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And another miss by Chicago. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Magic. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Now, Hero. Fontecchio sets a screen. Jaquez left side. Great play by Bird to set it up. MP's got his third assist on the night.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. And Chicago also making a switch. White's checked in. On the wing, Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
And here's White following the three-pointer by MP, who zealous sets a screen for White. Pass to Vucevic. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami leading by 23. Here's MP. Rebounded by Vucevic.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Giddey. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Bird kicks to Hero. Back to MP. The three, and the Heat, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Vucevic's screen on Hero. And it's White missing. Here's Miami now. They're on a 20-6 run. Inside, here's MP. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
The motor of MP. This guy loves to win, loves to compete.
Giddey with the bounce pass. It's White on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Okoro. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Okoro's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Bird. Pass to Jaquez. Now Bird, 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he jams it with authority.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Jaquez the pass to MP. The three ball. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 29 in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some who some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Stolen by Bird. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Buzelis. Sinks the triple.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Now Fontecchio. There's Hero with the 3. And again, it's Miami with the 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Giddey with the bounce pass. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. An efficient score. Coby White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
The first one falls. So stand after an up-and-down start to his career. Coby White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin, and it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly. But what I like about Coby White is his attitude on the court. He's an up-tempo player who never seems to lose energy.
Bird passes to Hero. Out to Bird. Jaquez outside. Fires from deep. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Jaquez. Jaquez has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spins. Pass to Okoro. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And that one drops. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
MP finds Jaquez. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Jaquez with the bucket. Jaquez has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
White the pass to Giddey. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Here's Okoro. That 3 off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yep, it counts. He's got 15.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Over to the wing. Vucevic down low. Adebayo on him. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Hero. Here's MP for the 3. Offensive rebound. And here is Giddey. 10 points for him. Connects from 3-point range.
Another one for Giddey. His confidence level has been sky high tonight, looking to score the ball.
Jaquez outside. Back to Bird. Fires the 3. Good, he hits again.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. And the Bulls call timeout here. And the Bulls making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. MP is number 1.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Explosive move by White. Going right up to the rim.
Miami's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. MP inside. White covering.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Guys?
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Mitchell. Wiggins kicks to Bird. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. At the elbow, Buzelis. Steps back.
A longer guard, the 6'5" White, doing a nice job inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
And the first one drops.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
The Heat making a switch here. Larson's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzella. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Okoro. The Heat have gone 7 of 10 on. For the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins, and Josh Giddey subbed in for Kobe White. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Khalil Ware is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP, and it's Hero into the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Wiggins kicks to MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Bird's got 43 points.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Back to Giddey, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Bird. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Giddey. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Bird. Back to Hero. Now MP. 3-pointer. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is Giddey. In the corner. Huerter with it. Got it!
Well, this demonstrates how assertive Huerter is shooting the ball. He can be dangerous off the catch.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Fontecchio's coming in for Wiggins. Chicago also making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Okoro comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. Outside Bird. Now Hawkins. From outside, and Bird gets it to go on the assist by Hawkins. MP's got 46 points. Bulls trail by 20. Takes a step back. And he banks the layup in.
Standing 6'8", Giddey is a long guard, and that helps him around the hoop.
Hawkins. MP outside. Now Adebayo. Shot clock at 6.
Who's watching him?
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Can't get it to go. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8" but plays like a small point guard.
That free throw good from Giddey. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Okoro.
Who's watching him?
Now here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. And Vucevic kicks to Okoro. A new 14 for the Bulls. Trained from outside. And so Bird will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 17.
Come around.
Puts it up from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.